And with that raised trombone, Sergeant Andrew Mercer gives a signal to counter-march. And the band will turn ready for that quick march to come in a moment. Familiar figure of Senior Drum Major Scott Fitzgerald of the Coldstream Guards in his final birthday parade. Ordering the quick march, Messine Ridge, we heard about it earlier, composed by Major Bruce Miller. The lone drummer breaks away. 22-year-old Lance Corporal Ricky Laverty from Ballymoney in Northern Ireland, acknowledged to be the best drummer in the battalion, marching to a position just to the right of the escort, ready for the next phase of the parade. drummer playing 8 bars of a field signal called the drummer's call, and recalling an age when communications on the battlefield used the drums. The orderly, Guardsman Rainey, who's from Birmingham, joined the Irish Guards 2 years ago, marches forward to take the pace stick from Regimental Sergeant Major Daniel Hinton, who will then be able to draw his sword ready to protect the colour in the next phase of the parade.
Escort for the colour will advance. By the left. Quick march.
The escort stepping off very smartly to the march of the British Grenadiers. Good moment for men to stretch their legs, to take centre stage, to show the style and flair that they have, the results of weeks of hard work. It's a great moment for them, Chris.
Well, a big moment for the escort, Hugh, a really proud moment that they have spent hours preparing for. The escort drawn from support company, they're the more experienced soldiers in the battalion. It's highly unusual for the company to provide the escort, and they won the privilege in a drill competition, and today is their reward. And when you talk to the men in the escort, thinking back to when I did it, it's a unique honour. And although you may do several of these birthday parades in a career, you're very unlikely to be in the escort more than once, making today a real career highlight for each and every one of them.
So the escort marches forward. They'll stop some 16 paces from the colour pot, ready for the collection to take place.
Halt! Escort for the colour. In open order. Right! Dress! Husbands will return! About turn!
Mass bands turning to face the colour party. Senior Director Kevin Roberts making his way through the band to a new position close to the front. And this is a very proud moment for Regimental Sergeant Major Daniel Hinton as he now prepares to take possession of the colour, protecting it with his sword, ready to hand it over safely to the ensign, Second Lieutenant O'Connor, who will then troop the colour through the ranks. From the old hand to the new, Second Lieutenant O'Connor, today's ensign, prepares to receive the colour, ready for the trooping, ready to place it safely in his white colour belt.
Escort to the colour. Present! Arms! Escort to the colour. Slow! Arms!
So the ensign, Sergeant Major, resumed their positions in the escort, and we've now entered a new phase in the parade because the escort for the colour, having taken possession, has now become the escort to the colour.
Escort to the colour. Change! Arms! Escort to the colour. By the centre. Slow! March!
So the escort advances now in slow time. Bands playing Escort to the Colour by Richard Ridings. Very familiar tune, been played at this point ever since 1978. Very soon the bands will have to negotiate what everyone acknowledges is a rather daunting manoeuvre. This is the military equivalent of the three-point turn, that's what they say. It's known as the spin wheel. 200 musicians supported by the corps of drums, having to change direction without changing formation. Among them is Drum Major Smiley of the Irish Guards. He wants us to know that his 5-year-old son Brandon is watching the parade at home in Datchet. Of course, other people watching from other vantage points too. Duchess of Cornwall there in the Major General's office overlooking Horse Guards. Music changes to the Grenadiers' Slow March, arranged by Fred Harris. The escort preparing to troop the